Good day, everybody. Thank you for being here. We are on day 10 of 12 of the 12 days of sunshine. And each day I have been sharing poetry that has been channeled to me through my miniature horse, Sunshine. If you can see her there. Um, she's been with me for 6 years. No, she's been with me for 11 years now. And the journey that we have taken together has been so transformative and so incredibly life changing that I really just wanted to share. And one of my team members came up with this amazing idea to do the 12 days of sunshine, and each day pick intuitively a poem from one of her two books and share it, and do it in the process of bringing inspiration, bringing presence, bringing guidance, bringing those aha moments as you hear the words from the poems. She actually wrote a poem today, and it was another deep and profound message. And I'm just thrilled to be able to have this kind of platform to share her words and see if they resonate with you. We really would love to see your feedback and your comments. Tag a friend if you feel that this would be useful for them too. And each day, I have been sharing a little bit of a story about Sunshine's life and our experiences together, along with a short meditation and reading a poem. So today's story, I sat with her a little bit today and I asked her what she would like to share. And what she came up with was how we can show up with an energy that is far bigger than our physical body. So, as you can see in this picture, Sunshine's a little itty bitty. I'm 5'1", so she's a little itty bitty. And this amazing creature is writing poems, and she's now probably hit 75 or so poems. And yet, as she steps into herself and I match her and step into myself, her second book looks like this cover. And what a difference in her presence and her standing in her own power and her own feminine divineness, and showing me how to do the same. So the story I wanted to share with you today was back in 2019, when her companion, Echo, passed away peacefully in October. And the place that she was at the time just wasn't working for her anymore. She missed her buddy. And every time I would leave the barn to go home, she literally would follow my car down the driveway with her eyes. And I knew this was not working for her and I needed to change it. So I contacted a friend of mine in Maine and I said, do you have any room for a mini? And we knew each other, but not that well. And so she came within 2 or 3 days, picked up Sunshine and brought her back to her farm. She lives on 80 acres. She has a herd of 6 horses and this beautiful turnout that ends in a stream or a river, actually. And so the key to bringing Sunshine there was to integrate her into the herd, so that she could go out with everybody. And I knew from past experience that Sunshine has never seen herself as a mini and has zero fear of anything and meets and greets full-size horses as if she is their size because she believes that she is. And so we started the process by putting her in the paddock and then slowly introducing one horse at a time to her, on a halter and lead rope. So we kept it super safe. And eventually all 6 horses were out there and she was out there and she really was interested in integrating and saying hi. And because they are a very established herd, she had to earn the right to be in the herd, which is typical horse behavior. So I wasn't surprised. It's just kind of not fun. So every time she would come over to eat hay with them, one of them would run her off. And then two or three of them would run her off. And then she would run away and find her own space and stay there for a little bit. And then she would meander her way back in to try again. And they would run her off. And this happened for 2 days, not consistently because they do come in at night and she has her own stall. But it took 2 days of them running her off and her coming back and running her off and her coming back for them to finally be okay with her being in their herd. And on day 3, she was standing with all of them, eating hay from a round bale, just like she had been with them forever. And one of the loveliest pieces of this story is to remember it's not about your size, it's about your presence. And when she's in her fullest energy and her highest presence, she acts like a horse that is full size, that she can show up and she can stand in her own confident self and be amongst horses that are 3, 4, 5, 6 times her size, and not really think of it as anything intimidating or fearful or anything where she has to play small. She will not. And so this is a great lesson. I see everything that happens with my animals and other people's animals as a great lesson of what are they showing us? What are they teaching us? What are they guiding us to know about ourselves? And this one was definitely stand up tall, show up in who you know yourself to be, and own it. And when you can stand in that beautiful presence, whether you're a male, female, however you choose to show up in this world, stand in who you know yourself to be. And you'll find that even if people don't like who you represent or who you are, when you stand in it, they will at least honor you. Even if they judge you, it doesn't matter. I've had more people judge my Minnie for being the princess diva that she is, and that I'm not setting boundaries, and that I'm not making her work, and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. And that's all fine. Minis have a reputation for kids riding them or them being driving horses for people. And this Mini wanted none of that. And I chose to honor it. And I chose to not have her walk all over me. We definitely had to work on some of that. But I've really allowed her to express herself, to guide me in how she wants to show up in this world, why she's in my life, and exactly what she's bringing. And so over time, what she's bringing is this beautiful, heartfelt, divine feminine energy where she melts around children, loves being in the presence of children, and she guides people to be in their heart center and to be present and to be loving. And so these poems are all based around that foundation. And then they expand out into other messages and other forms of wisdom that she wants to bring. That's the story for today. I hope it's helpful. I would love to answer questions if you have any. She's an amazing creature that I really want people to meet in person, in horse, and share her poetry with. So we're going to move now into a short meditation, and then we're going to pick the poem of the day. So for the meditation, I invite you to close your eyes if you'd like, or wherever you are, you might have a beautiful view in front of you. So I invite you to look at the view, look at the trees, look at the grass, look at the snow, look at the wind, whatever the weather is doing outside for you, because nature has messages too. And when you sit presently with nature and really invite that energy into your heart center, it's amazing the inspiration that you can receive. So taking a breath, exhaling out, releasing out any stress, tension, or anxiety you might be feeling, releasing out any aches and pains all through your breath. And as you exhale, releasing that energy down into the earth. And as you inhale, inhaling in the energy from Mother Earth, the unconditional loving energy that she brings, and invite yourself to be very present with whatever that feeling is, whatever emotions are coming up for you. Invite them in, work them through the breath, and release them, whatever they happen to be. No judgment, no shame, no blame. Just be. It's one of the greatest teachers our animals bring to us, is to be present. That's the place they are all the time. And it's just a fabulous, fabulous place to feel yourself in, even if it's for 3 seconds before your mind takes over. So allowing the energy of nature, allowing the energy of the trees and the rocks and the plants of the earth to come into your being, uplifting you, healing you, clearing you, guiding you. As we settle in to pick a poem today from one of Sunshine's 2 books. So, setting intention, setting energy and breathing, feeling the energy. And I'm feeling the energy more in Savor the Taste today. So this is going to be the book that we pick. I feel a stronger energy in my hand in one book or the other, and each day it changes. So I'm going to flick through, and yesterday I learned that I need to flick through with my right hand, not my left, because that's my other hand. I am left-handed. Setting intention for a poem for today. Allow. So I invite you to sit and drop into your heart and listen with your heart. Listen with your being, listen with your energy space, and be present for this poem. Here we go. Allow. Open your heart and all of your senses. Be kind to yourself and look at your places. In life where you struggle and feel discontentment, these are the signs to explore changes. Imagine a life full of desire. Your soul is fed and you are on fire to bring your happiness out to others. And perhaps their lives too will let go of the druthers. When you find your feet and land on the earth, your heart opens to more than just dirt. You get to see the beauty in all the experiences around you. And then if you fall, it's easy to get back up and stand because your joyful demeanor helps you to land. Allow yourself to be in the moment, even with all of the chaos around you. Smile and be courteous. Love carries more than anger and upset ever saw. We welcome the change that you are now in. It's been long overdue, and when it settles, the stress and strains, anxiety and more will be less than you have ever seen before. It is time, dear friends, to live in the moment. Imagine just being and embracing each day. We are ready for humanity to finally find a life that is free of strife and torment. As allies for you, we all come together. From other realms we now gather to love you more than you have ever known and show you the way to your real home. Home is your heart, and unconditional is the way. From here you can find the moment of your day. The energy of love is higher than all. And now it's time to shout out and call all of your friends, family too, and invite them to allow their love to shine through. Wow, such a beautiful message. And I want to share the picture that's on the page for that book. This is Sunshine in her element around children. She really is a blessing for them. And because she's so tiny, she's not intimidating to them either. There's Sunshine in her element, doing her work. So I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for listening with your heart. And I hope the poem today has given you some inspiration, guidance, validation, a step forward, something to question in your life. whatever it's bringing to you, I hope that it's bringing the positive into your life, and that the love that sunshine brings, you're feeling in your heart too. Um, we have 2 more days to go, tomorrow and Friday. And then on Sunday, we're doing a live drawing for one of her 2 books. So if you comment in each of the 12 days and share by tagging a friend or sharing, we will enter you into a drawing to win one of her books, and you'll get to choose which one you would like, which one seems to resonate with you the most. So I invite you to comment, to share. I invite you to tag friends. Let's get this beautiful ponies message out there into the world. It's a great time to do it. Sending lots of love and gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. And we'll see you tomorrow at noon Eastern, live on YouTube. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Facebook too. Bye-bye.